Hello, this is Applebite. Welcome to another video. Last video we talked about how to do the net worth and the summary. This video will talk about how to do the expense breakdown. So first, copy and paste your expenses category. And then same idea with how to do the summary. You sum the amount for each category for the entire year, and how the way I set up the expenses is very easy to do that. So for that one, just drag the entire column and then, for example, rent equals sum parenthesis. So that was rent. As long as you're using the two columns properly, there should be no problem. And now groceries. So because we put the running total in a separate row, so it just makes it so much simpler. So you get the idea, and then eventually what then we have here is the percentage. What I like to do is put the total expenses at the top, and then this obviously is 100%, or let's see no. So this will be equal to this divided by so change everything to percent, and we see that based on the numbers, we spent 17.66% on grocery for week 1. And what you can also do is combine the groceries week into one and put one here and sum them up. That is also up to you. And once you fill that in, then it will look nicer and less empty. But yeah, let's do that. Step 2. Electricity, because rent, electricity, gas, water, insurance, health insurance, they're all on the same column, we can just drag. And then groceries, week 2. Grocery, week 3. And then groceries, week 4. and then dining, entertainment. Do we have anything for entertainment? No. Clothing, and then beauty. Oh, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm highlighting the right columns and the right row. So because they should be in the same row, so beauty, so like E to P, columns E to P, so they should all be E to P. And you can now do this divided by and you should get the idea of this, how to use this. And at the end of the year, you can clearly see how much you've spent on certain categories. And then the next thing is something I call expected breakdown. So we will include the expenses category, as well as your assets category. So not so much for checking. I don't always have to like put stuff toward checking other than my paychecks, so there's no need for that. But for savings, there would be. So this would be the dollar amount, and then this would be the percentage. Or let's see, set this as a percentage. And then, for example, for each month, this is a monthly expected breakdown. So for each month, what do you expect to put forward that? Maybe 500, and then 500, and then rent, electricity. This gives yourself a limit of, to see if you're over the limit or under the limit, under. So it acts like a budget, but what this does is the ideal budget. Not so much a budget that would change each month depending on what situation you're in, such as holidays, maybe a accident happens or got a new bonus, but this is for if everything is normal. And it's very important to set aside part of your paychecks slash income for savings and retirement accounts. So once you set them out, for example, 400, and then what you do is I have yet to master the highlighting part. Let's not do that. Let's go down. So the sum of this column should be the ideal income amount that you want to make. And then as for the percentage, you can make so same things equal this divided by the total equal this divided by the total. Or alternatively, how you could use this is write down the actual percentage you want to spend on each categories and then calculate the total based on your actual income. So it's very flexible. The chart here is very flexible and it can serve many purposes. And once you did that and do some formatting with colors, lines, borders, bold, not bold, italicizing, this would be a very functional expense tracker / budget tracker. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.